Hey Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's in store for your money, career, and business life in October 2023? We're going to discuss astrology. We're going to dive in with the tarot to find out. So keep watching. So Libra, welcome to the channel, or welcome back as the case may be. So good to see you here. I hope you're all doing really well. It's your birthday season. Happy birthday to all the Libras out there. I hope you have a fantastic birthday. We're going to dive into the reading, but before I do, just a couple of announcements. Please make sure you check out your tea leaf readings for October. They will be uploaded after all of the money, career, and business readings have been uploaded, but check those out. And also, if you're interested in some behind the scenes and you love all things tarot and oracle decks, check out my YouTube membership, the Divination Deck Divas. We would love to have you as part of the membership. The link to that is in the description of the video. So Libras, we're first going to discuss some astrology that you should be aware of for the month of October in regards to your finances. And then we'll pull some tarot cards to look at your money life. And then we're going to dive in with a brand new oracle deck, new to the channel, to look at your money, career, and business life a little deeper. So Mercury will be entering your sign, Libra, as of October 4th, which means, of course, your own personal priorities are going to become that much more urgent. There could be a lot of errands, a lot of paperwork, a lot of things that are going to require your mental energy, particularly in terms of your personal goals. And also there could be a lot of mail and phone calls and, different things like that, text messages and things like that, that are going to require your special personal touch. So what's interesting is that Venus, your ruling planet, is going to be going into Virgo as of October 8th. So when Venus transits our 12th house, it can encourage us to dig under the sofa cushions, so to speak, of our finances and find that loose change, find that $20 bill that you forgot you tucked away somewhere. So it's important for you to look at the behind the scenes, the details of your financial life, maybe with a fine-tooth comb, to make a budget perhaps for your year ahead, in preparation for your solar return. You're going to want to make sure that every single detail of the finances, because it's Virgo after all, the detail of your finances is crystal clear, because the 12th house can be a little flaky sometimes, right? It can be a little dreamlike, a little nebulous. So you're going to want to make sure that you absolutely know what you're signing up to at this time. And this is particularly important as Mars will enter Scorpio on October 12th. This is your second house of money. And whenever Mars transits our second house of money, it can often bring more expenses, unexpected expenses. It can be that you are just shelling out a lot of money, of course, because Mars is the action planet. So there can be increased costs, different expenditures, different things that may come up out of the blue. There may be especially things in regards to wanting to invest more in your personal appearance. Maybe you're going to be spending more money on dating and your social life because Mars rules your 7th house, Aries, which is your house of relationships and business partnerships. You may also decide to invest a significant chunk of change into your business if you own one, or partnering with someone with some sort of business initiative, something like that, that would require an outlay of funds. And Mercury will be moving into Scorpio on the 22nd of October, which is also your second house. So there could be expenses related to transportation, especially, I would say, after the 22nd, or negotiation of contracts. Again, some sort of signing up for perhaps a payment to something, possibly, again, transportation related. It's possible with the Mercury influence. So you'll just have to see how that plays out. But both with Mercury and Mars in your second house after the 22nd, there's going to be a lot of focus on making decisions around finances. You're going to want to make sure that you have all the facts and figures straight, and there could be some significant outlays of money. And another date you're really going to want to take a look at as well is October 28th, when we have the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, which is your 8th house of other people's money, resources, taxes, inheritances, mortgages, all sorts of lawyer-related paperwork in regards to big business deals and things like that. Full moon lunar eclipses are, of course, release points. So there could be a very important contract you're signing at that time. Perhaps there's finally a resolution to some sort of, legal matter involving finances, involving debt, maybe the wrapping up of a debt or something like that. Full moons, of course, bring illumination as well. So you could really see if you're going to get the funding for something or not in terms of other people's resources. Could be something like that going on also. All right, Libras, let's get a money message for you with the tarot. Let's see what we have for you. Libras, a money message for the Libras for October. And of course, let's not forget the new moon solar eclipse on October 14th in your sign as well. Energizing you, encouraging you to make a fresh start. Look at where 21 degrees Libra falls in your chart. If your sun is there, your Venus, your Mercury, or some other planet, because there could be a lot of energy surrounding that. If you have a planet there in particular, what house that is for you. Fresh starts in that area. All right, let's get a money message for the Libras. We have the 9 of Cups. And we have the 8 of Coins. There's the Virgo. The 5 of Swords. The 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Swords. I can't end on a 2 of Swords and a 10 of Swords. Okay. So we have some energy here of you wanting to get unstuck, I think, from a particular financial obligation. Okay, so again, this is the money portion of our reading. We start out with the 9 of Cups, which of course is an appetite energy. It is a wish card, yes, but it is about your appetite. So there's a desire that you have to, achieve some sort of important financial goal in the month of October. You're focused on it. And of course, this is the Virgo. Virgo is, Venus is going into Virgo October 8th. As we said, here's the 8 showing up. So, but then we have some 5 of Swords. We have a 2 of Wands, a 2 of Swords, and a 10 of Swords. So there is going to be a solution presented, or you're going to find the solution to some sort of money situation that can help you get unstuck. However, I'm not so sure that you're really ready to make the decision. The key is here. So there is a key to solve whatever this wish is, or stuck energy, to get it unstuck with your finances, to get things moving forward, especially after October 8th. But because we have this 5 of Swords, which can be interior conflict, it's not always a fight with somebody else. But I mean, it could be a fight with somebody else about this financial situation because you have 2 2s here. So it could involve another person. But I feel it's more an internal energy because the 2 of Swords is showing up here. So you really need to examine internally what you're willing to do to get unstuck and achieve this money wish that you have. You're going over your books. I mean, you can see this here. Here's the guy sitting with his accounting book. You are focused on making a change with your finances. You want improvement. But then we have all this energy after this, okay, which is like, hello, 5 of Swords, internal conflict, anxiety. Even though there may be 2 options for you to achieve this goal, fix this problem, get unstuck financially. But then it's like, I just don't know what to do. And then we have the 10 of Swords, which suggests, again, this is October energy. It could also suggest you still stay blocked. Let's pull another card and see. I mean, there is a solution coming. The 2 of Wands here with this key. But you're the key. Okay? You need to take the key in hand and decide what you're going to do. And we have this, I don't know what I'm going to do. All right? So it's always about using the energies. It's not about blaming the universe or just sitting around waiting and twiddling our thumbs, right? That's not how I read tarot or use astrology energies or anything like that. Okay, it's like we're not powerless vessels, just like, hello, no, like we are powerful creators of our lives. So this is the thing that's going on here with this 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords. And then the 10 of Swords, we're still stuck at the end. So Libra, you've got to make a decision. The key is presented, right? The answer to your money problem is here, but you've got to be willing. You got to be willing to do what needs to be done for you. And of course, it's a general reading. What you need to do is going to be different for everybody watching this, but let's see what we have. Okay, so we have the Judgment. We have the decision. So by the 20th of the month, by the end of your birthday season, before we get the energy going into Scorpio season, like you need to figure this out for yourself. Opportunity is knocking. The key, the message, the important message, the blast of energy from the universe, if you look at it that way with the angel here, right? Like they're giving you the key. They're giving you the key. You need to, here you are, put it in your hand and unlock your destiny. Okay, with your money, there is a solution here. Okay, I really want to emphasize this, but you got to decide that you're going to do what you need to do. Whatever that is. It's going to be different for everybody watching this. All right, Libras, let's see what we need to know for your money, career, and business life. Let's dive a little deeper into the energies with this Oracle deck, brand new to the channel. Money, career, and business deck. Let's see what we have for you, Libras. We have cutting edge. Beautiful. Wield your power. And of course, this looks very much like a sword, which is your energy in the tarot. Wield your power. Cut expenses. Innovate, open, aggressive, take over, and warrior. Okay, so this ties in with the Judgment energy that we were just looking at, and making that cut, making, a decision to perhaps move on from something, let something go. But of course, everything's a metaphor here. Cutting edge could also be cutting edge technology, like learning something brand new that other people are not aware of yet in your business life. So some sort of new technology, which is why we have innovate here. We have aggressive, takeover, and warrior. So there is something here for you to stand up and fight for and to get out of this 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords. I don't know what to do. There's strength in your sword arm. I love that expression. There's strength in your sword arm. So, and then we have cut expenses. This may be slightly challenging, as I was saying before, because of Mars and Mercury that will be both in your sign, especially after the 22nd. But remember, it's always about using the energies. So if you can cut some expenses now and start saving some money in case there's some unexpected expenses or additional expenses that come when Mars is transiting your second house in Scorpio, that's advisable. This is how we use the energies. Okay, all right. There could be some sort of takeover or something going on with the company that you're working for. So kind of, keep your eyes and ears to the ground, so to speak, and see if you hear anything on the grapevine, if something like that is going on. All right, but we will clarify this. But the wield your power, that's the thing. That's why I keep telling you. You do have the power. You have the power to make this decision and to put the key in your hand, and also the key in one hand and the sword in the other hand, and make this change for yourself. Make this decision and get out of whatever's been blocked with that 10 of Swords. Okay, so let's clarify this cutting edge for you, Libras, and see what we have. This is a powerful transitory month for you. It's a month of transitions. There's that new moon solar eclipse happening in your sign on the 14th also at 21 degrees Libra. So, I mean, it's time for new beginnings. Out with the old and in with the new. Absolutely. But you've been clinging on to something. You're wishing for something new, but you're still clinging on to the old. And look, the 9 of Cups again in your reading. And the Page of Wands. and the Three of Swords. Okay, again, another card of a blockage. So, all right. What this is saying to me is that if you're expecting that, oh, look, we have a Six of Wands under that. Okay, you're going to end up on the road to success, right? The Six of Wands was under that also. But look, there's the Five of Cups also. Okay, so if you think that you're going to be able to have this sword without any pain, there's going to be a little tenderness there. Now, it doesn't mean you're going to feel this tenderness. It could be somebody else, but it also could be you. Okay, so there is something here. If you want this wish to happen with your money life, your career life, whatever your wish is for change, for betterment, to feel powerful, to feel in charge, to do what you need to do to be number one, whatever that means for you, then you need to make the move, the Page of Wands. You need to take those first steps. That decision, that crunch time by the Judgment energy, October 20th. But there may be somebody else who's disappointed. It may be that you're sad. You have to leave behind coworkers that you really enjoyed working with in order to take a new opportunity. So there may be something a little tender to face and to deal with so that you can move forward and manifest this wish. This is life. Sometimes this happens, right? Like we have to make those tough decisions. And that's why I think you've been waffling a little bit, okay, with making the decision, because you know it's going to be a little tender. And I think also because it's this sword, this cutting edge, and then we have this, and we had the Ten of Swords before also, I think, and with the Judgment card, which is very karmic energy, you know you're wrapping up a karmic cycle in your life. Okay, you know you're probably letting go of something that's been around for a while. This is a change that there's no going back from in all likelihood. And, you know, it's done, right? It's done. So you need to be the one that makes this decision. Don't let fate make it for you. You have the power. You have the power. So very interesting energies that are showing up here. But it is time to move on. I mean, you have the Six of Wands that also was showing up on the bottom of the deck. But there is a little melancholy and sadness around it. So let's see what transpires for you. But for those of you who are, you know, looking kind of for your next chapter, there is something here about really doing something different, innovating in some way, maybe honing a skill that not everybody has, or you know, doing something a little different that uses technology in a way that is very unique, that other people are not doing yet in your industry. So something like that could be very helpful and beneficial for you. But it's time to take that first step. It's your heart, it's your tender heart, Libra, that's blocking you, that Three of Swords there, from the next exciting chapter of your life. So it's time to be brave, key in one hand, sword in the other, and manifest your Nine of Cups, which has shown up twice. So Libra, leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you with these energies. It's often helpful to check back toward the end of the month to see what may have been transpiring for you. But remember, it's always about using the energies, applying to them to your life as they resonate, and you know, using the energies to your advantage. All right. I love you guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. Take care. We will see you again soon. Stella Wilde and Ariel signing out.